Beetlejuice! Yeah, I saw this coming today, actually, because the Beetlejuice movie Instagram account does these countdowns every time they release a trailer. 2 days before, they'll go Beetlejuice, and then the second day, they'll go Beetlejuice Beetlejuice. It's like they're saying his name 3 times. Then on the third day, they release a trailer. They've done that for all of them. So alright, we have what is probably our final trailer for Beetlejuice Beetlejuice. This is the one that's really gonna let us know what we're in for with this movie. And sure enough, this trailer does give us what looks like is gonna be the main premise, but I'll get there. For now, let's start at the beginning.
When you're all driving carpool and banging your Pilates instructors to fill the empty voids in your life, we'll see who gets the last laugh.
Alright, that was pretty good. This trailer starting off showcasing this new character, Astrid Dietz, daughter of Lydia Dietz, played by Jenna Ortega. In this moment, it really does show a couple of things. A, it shows that she's not just gonna be a carbon copy of Wednesday Addams, because I don't think Wednesday Addams would say something like that, which is good. And B, this movie's gonna have some new kinds of irreverent humor, which is what I was concerned about from the last trailer. And that's one of the things I like the most about this new trailer. It's busting out the new material. That's what I wanted. So good job. Alright, moving on. We see that house is still draped. Why is it draped anyway? Is the house in mourning of Charles Dietz as well? Because we briefly see a bunch of people outside that house in formal attire. It looks like a wake, if I am to assume. So maybe just to make the scene funny, they put a big black drape over the house as well, so the house could be in mourning. That's funny. I don't know though. And then there's this exchange between Astrid and this dude who, I'll be honest with you, he did kind of look like the dude from Wednesday. The one who turned out to be a dick. It's not him, it's not the same actor, but he's got the same hairstyle. Alright, roll the clip.
Is your mom Lydia Dietz?
Unfortunately.
She's a legend.
Wait, Lydia Dietz is a legend now? What for? That's intriguing. Does it have to do with the events of the first movie? I don't know. But then it seems like this trailer skips a plot point, which I actually appreciate, by the way. Thank you, trailer that's actually less than 3 minutes long, you know, like trailers should be, for not showing us everything. I'm just saying. But yeah, it feels like this trailer is skipping a plot point, because next thing you know, Lydia's summoning Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
And this is where we get what sounds like is going to be the main premise of this movie. The way this trailer sets it up, it sounds like Astrid is gonna get dragged to the Netherworld, and so Lydia summons B-Man to bring her to the other side to find her. Alright, cool. New plot. That ain't the same plot as the first movie. This is not a remake, well, my friends.
Phew.
Although, what's with the music in this trailer? When Lydia summons Beetlejuice and that beat starts up, not gonna lie, that kind of threw me off guard for a second. Because, I mean, the teaser trailer had that Deo song, which worked because that was from the first movie. Then the last trailer had Danny Elfman's score, the Beetlejuice theme, which, of course, that works. And yeah, this trailer does incorporate that as well, but then there's also that song with the beat that cues up when Beetlejuice is emerging. I don't recognize the song. I don't hate it. In fact, it actually does kind of fit in the vibe of the trailer, but it just took me by surprise. I need to get used to it. I will though. And I still can't get enough of these Tim Burton aesthetics, man. I know I made that point in my video about the last trailer, but that is also a big chunk of what this trailer's showcasing, so fair to address it. This truly does feel like a continuation of the world that was introduced to us in 1988. Everything looks the same, everything moves the same, everything sounds the same. That was one of my biggest things, like, when I heard this movie was announced in the first place. Beetlejuice is getting a sequel, alright, I want it to feel like the first movie in tone and aesthetic and everything. Oh, hey, look at that, it completely and totally does. At least that's what I'm seeing in these trailers, and what can I say, this just given me a lot of faith. The scene that made me laugh the hardest in this trailer was when Beetlejuice is acting like a therapist, and then this happens.
Spill your guts. Who wants to go first? Alright, I will.
Oh, Beetlejuice, you know me too well. You know that I've always been a fan of wordplay. And that right there, spilling your guts, that's spot on. That was hilarious. I feel like I'm gonna laugh a lot in that scene. Because now that's 2 for 2 trailers where the scene that made me laugh the hardest was during that therapy looking scene. So there we go. Getting towards the end of this trailer though, I gotta ask, what is this, what looks like a wedding scenario that it looks like we're gonna be getting? Like, it looks like we're in a chapel and everyone's there. Beetlejuice and Astrid and Delia and Lydia. What is going on here? I have a sneaking suspicion that this is gonna be the big climax of the movie, which if it is, yeah, that is a little recycled. However though, this might look recycled at first, especially since they're bringing back another recycled thing, the possessed dancing it looks like they're doing. But that's when I realized this may be recycled material, but they're doing something new with it. This whole what looks like possessed dancing during the wedding scene, that is not how they did it exactly the first time around. So they're changing it, they're making it feel nostalgic while also updating it for a new story. Kind of like Star Wars The Force Awakens. That's really smart. Yeah, I can dig that. And then Beetlejuice delivers unto us another F-bomb. I love it.
What the f?
Okay, that was pretty good. I laughed out loud at that. Of course, that's not gonna be bleeped out in the actual movie. The first movie had an F-bomb.
Nice fucking model!
So the second one should too. That's only fair. Nice. The stinger of this trailer, it got me. Because at first, with the way that those people's faces are stretching, of course, it totally reminded me of the scene in the first movie where Adam and Barbara stretched their own faces. So this scene here in the sequel, or at least in this trailer, is that same kind of face stretching visual, but if you listen, you notice that it's in a completely different context. From what I gather here, it looks like these people are being sucked into their cell phones, and they're trapped inside their screens, and it looks like the Phantom Zone or something. Yeah, that's pretty cartoonish. Perfect for Beetlejuice. Or The Mask. Or both, but it made me smile. In the end, Beetlejuice Beetlejuice, I feel like my opinion of this movie is all gonna come down to the amount of actual recycled material. And what I mean by that is not even just jokes, but any writing at all that is carbon copied from the first movie, like verbatim. You know what I mean. This new trailer makes it look like the movie's not gonna have a whole lot, which is encouraging, but of course we won't actually know for sure until the movie comes out. I'll most likely at least end up having fun with the movie either way. The factor of amount of recycled material is pretty much just gonna determine how much I end up liking the movie. Will I like it or will I love it? That'll be the variable, or at least that's where I'm at right now. And check out that new poster. Love it. Cause come on, we all knew that it was gonna have to look something like that. Gotta resemble the first movie somehow. I actually think that was a swell move. Yeah, there's a really fine line between feeling like the first movie and recycling the first movie. Here's hoping Beetlejuice Beetlejuice can find its balance. The 36-year wait is almost over. So, Beetlejuice Beetlejuice official trailer 2. Have you watched it yet? What are your thoughts on it? And what are your final theories and predictions for this movie? Whatever you think, go ahead and leave a comment. And of course, thank you for subscribing. Peace!